First Alert Weather on NBC 10 Boston. Boston's most accurate forecast.
All right, everyone, taking another look out on the roads right now. This is Needham, Massachusetts. You can see it is wet, it is rainy, although the roads don't look like they're too busy right now, but certainly you just want to be careful if you're headed out.
Commuter rail train, as it went by, thought, it looks like a good option on a day like this, right?
Good option on a day like this. Yeah. Sydney, we were talking about this earlier, though. However, listen, it's a very soggy day around here, but it's a day that we certainly need when it comes to the rain.
Yeah, we need the rain. We're still in an extreme drought, so we haven't had very many full days of rain, and that's what we're seeing today. But of course, it comes with it the risks when you see heavy rain for long periods of time. That brings in that flood potential, and the evening commute has a bigger potential to see ponding on the roads, although if you were driving out there this morning, there were a few puddles out there for sure. So that's going to be increasing, especially for urban areas with less ground to absorb the water. That's where you're going to see more runoff rain. And then, of course, damaging wind potential. And that's going to be for the late afternoon, early evening when the winds gust above 60 miles per hour at times. A few thunderstorms possible. We've already seen a few strikes of lightning in this system, but a few thunderstorms are possible as temperatures are going to be jumping into the 60s. And we're going to continue to see this rainfall through much of the day. There will be a few breaks, but that's going to be between the moderate rain and then the heavier stuff is going to come in pretty quickly behind those breaks in the rain. Right now, we do have some moderate to heavy rainfall from Plymouth to New Bedford. Boston getting in on that green stuff. So right now, still seeing the rain, but it is a little bit on the lighter side for Boston. And as we progress through the rest of our day today, we're going to see that chance for rain really sticking around. So going through the afternoon, we're now at 12:15 when those pockets of heavy rain are going to move from southern New England over parts of Massachusetts, central Massachusetts, between Boston and Worcester looks to be where the heaviest stuff is going to be. And that looks to be a line that's going to continuously see the heaviest rain through much of our day today. So as this cold front goes to push overhead, depending on how quickly it's moving, that's going to impact our rain totals quite a bit. The slower it's going, the higher that flood risk is going to be. Regardless, though, as we head into Thursday and as we're waking up on Thursday morning, we're going to be seeing drier conditions and everything. The ground will be absorbing everything, and it will be much better by the time that you're heading out the door for your Thursday morning. So if that is true, if we do see the heaviest rain continue in a line near central Massachusetts between Boston and Worcester, that's going to give us some pretty significant rain totals there. But this line could set itself up really wherever as that does come in. Right now, the heaviest stuff is coming in right about here. And if that continues, this stripe of 3 to 4, even 4 to 5 inches of rain could move a little bit to the east. So these rain totals are going to vary between 2 and 4 inches with isolated locations that see multiple rounds of downpours getting in on more than that. And that's where the bigger flood potential is going to be. So today has the potential to be the wettest day so far of the year. That we just have to get to 2.2 inches of rain, and we're likely going to get to that, and we're likely going to get above that. At least most of us will be. So we'll see if the airport does clock above 2.2 inches of rain, and then we have the wettest day of the year. In addition to that, this evening, we're going to see wind gusts getting above 40 miles per hour, close to 50 miles per hour. By the time 6 o'clock rolls around, many gusts above 50 miles per hour. This, with saturated grounds, could pretty easily knock around a few trees or at least tree limbs and could cause a few isolated power outages. So today is just one of those days that we're going to have to stay in if possible, but if not, then definitely be careful, especially out on those roads. Temperatures in the low 60s for much of the afternoon. Then tomorrow we will have wind that's sticking around, but we'll see that sunshine Friday and Saturday, keeping sunshine around, much colder temperatures with highs in the low 30s.